Good evening and welcome back. If I look a bit, it's because I am a bit tired, but I just feel the need to come on and pull from my Mary Magdalene Oracle, my new Mary Magdalene Oracle. And today's the 6/6 portal also, and it's in the planet of Venus, so love, harmony, divine feminine energy, and also just come back from a 75th birthday party of my mother-in-law's, and in front of me was a car, and on the plate of the car was 666. So it's the 6 today, and we're in the 6/6 portal. 666. I think Spirit's sending me sound. So I just thought I'd come on and draw a few cards. Not going to be a quick one. It is going to be a quick one. Because I'm pretty tired. I'm going to go chill out, watch a bit of Netflix. But I keep getting, just to pull a few cards. The 6/6 portal, it's that cosmic reset, it's that energetic gateway. Yes, another one. These energetic gateways we keep going through. Very, very powerful. And the 666 is align with love, not fear, have faith in the process. And 6 is the number of love, balance, unconditional love. So I just wrote a few notes down here before coming on. So yeah. 666 I've wrote is harmony, abundance, alignment, manifestation, holding back, so release. Yeah, the red thread. Yeah, keep feeling the red thread come forward to me. So I'm going to read from this card. And that card also. The calling to me. So yeah, red thread. Been having the red thread come through. I have many things come through. So my downloads, the feeling like, you know, when a little drop of rain, boop, boop, lands on your head. You can't not notice it, you know, when a beep. Yeah, mine's feeling like a full downpour lately with these downloads. So just gets to the cards. So first one was a red thread. So we look, yeah. So it's hard to remember what we have never been taught. It takes trust in our own intuition, our own heart. It takes learning how to listen to what the soul whispers to us when we get still enough, free enough from the distracting chaos of our everyday life. Yeah. That external noise that comes in from us, from the dark matrix, I call it now. Not just the matrix, it's the dark matrix. Because there's spiritual warfare going on our planet. And when you start to, you know, you start your ascension, this card's beautiful. Yeah. So farther up, it says farther up is further in. Yeah, when you start to ascend, yeah, you do go further in, you go into that cave of yourself. Then you start seeing beyond this dark matrix that we're in, you know. And yeah, that chaos, although it's still going on around us, we learn to just sit in the chaos. So if you caught my last reading, yeah, I liken it to like a tornado going around me. And I'm just sat there. I'm in the eye of the storm and I'm just perfectly calm. I can see all what's going on around me. There's no illusion anymore. But I'm just calm. I'm not part of that chaos anymore. I'm not part of that matrix anymore. I never will be. Because I've gone further in. Gone into my cave and discovered that that is an illusion. You know, and it always has been. So it says here, it's a mystery to me what allows us to remember the good, and I trust it always will be. Maybe it's blood memory. Maybe it's encoded somewhere in the soul or in the heart, and what it means to be human. Good recognises good. So I was first given a red thread by a shaman when I saw her the first time. The only accurate way to describe it is that I recognised her. Yeah, my friend Chrissy. I knew I was going to meet her months before I met her. This was years back. We are now collaborating with each other, the Soul Tribe. I knew she was part of my Soul Tribe, and I recognised her. And I know where I recognise her from. It's my past life in Lemuria. You know, but it wasn't until a few years down the line that we connected. And, you know, that was divine timing, you know, for us to reconnect again and to recognise each other also. I remember saying there's someone I'm going to meet when I go back to this certain place that I've been going to for years, but I'd stopped going. But then Spirit was just coming back in and saying this certain name to go back to, and there was something there for me, and that's where I met this lady. And that recognition was instant, you know, that connection, that red thread. So the red thread, that's that connection, you know. So yeah, I remembered her, but I couldn't possibly know or grasp how or from when. No, and it was only a while back. I think it was last year, maybe. No, I think it was this year that we met up. So timing was right. And that's where we started talking about our past lives, and Lemuria came up, and that was it. I was like, that's where I know you from. That's the connection. That's the red thread. So, but I couldn't possibly know this lady here, her experiences, and that wasn't the point of the recognition. The point was to strengthen my own trust in myself, because my intuition, my soul, had led me to her. Yeah, I've done it many times, not just with Chrissy, but many others. But yeah, complete strangers, but deep soul knowing of, you know, this person. Don't know where from, but you know that you know them. You know, there's that recognition. The red thread is about remembering the good within ourselves and each other. And the red thread is about recognising those who are walking with us. Yeah. To remind us that we are here together to be the good. It's worn on the left wrist, the feminine side of the body, to acknowledge that it is the feminine within each of us that receives spirit from within. The red thread is for those of us who are devoted to returning again and again to the heart, who will listen to what the heart knows and then do whatever we can to put that knowing into action. Yeah. Yeah. The red thread, that's been coming for, you know, like many things. Those droplets, those raindrops, boop, boop, I get many. Sometimes a damper, sometimes just droplets. But lately it's been a damper since the blue moon. Downward. Yeah. It's about your heart. Returning, you know, again and again to your heart, no matter what chaos is going on around us in that dark matrix. It's about returning back to your heart. Yeah, it says here, returning again and again to the heart. We'll listen to what the heart knows and then do whatever we can to make that knowing into action. Yeah, I'll follow my heart. My heart's open now. found my heart also. I've healed my heart. I come from the heart, you know, in everything that I do, these readings. You probably can tell, you know, you might think, oh, she's a bit blooming emotional, isn't she? That's because my heart's open. That's because I come from the heart. Because everything, for it to have an impact, for it to mean something, has to come from the heart. For it to really touch others, it's got to come from the heart. It's all about the heart and unconditional love. That is the highest frequency. That's what will make that change. That's what will bring those connections towards you. That's what, you know, will connect you to your path. It's about your heart. Oh. Been a lot of interruptions today. Oh, and I've just seen 11:11 on my clock. The energy is intense today. Are we still on? Yeah, I think we are. So yeah, it says here, Mary Magdalene anointed Christ before he was crucified. Mary made anointing the most sacred ritual in the Christian tradition. Mary was given secret teachings from Christ because his love for her was extraordinary. Those twin flames. Of course his love was extraordinary. It was out of the ordinary. It was out of this world, you know. It's beyond a love that, you know, transcends the earthly realm. Yeah, that's twin flames. Anointing, also I've been anointing myself, and anointing came to me through Mary Magdalene. Pretty soon after that I visited the cave, and I think that's maybe what's triggered my third eye also. But that's a knowing that's returned back to me, my soul knowing that in my high priestess days, in my past life of the Rose lineage, I would have anointed others also. Yeah, it's returned. And that's because I'm coming from the heart, you know. And it says here, Mary was given secret teachings from Christ because of his love for her. It's extraordinary. Mary's gospel was buried and forgotten for millennia. Yeah, but she's returned now, you know. She's fully returned. Can't silence the divine feminine energy anymore. It's not about silencing the masculine because the divine feminine's rising. It's about that balance. The balance is returning of the divine feminine, divine masculine. You know, the scales of justice are balancing out. When you find that balance of the divine feminine, divine masculine inside yourself, you find your heart, your sacred heart, and you come from the heart, and then you share that with others. And that's this journey. It's not about keeping it to yourself. No, you find that, you find your heart, and you show others how to find theirs. And then that unconditional love starts to ripple out, and that raises the frequency of planet Earth. That's what twin flames do. Light workers, way showers, 144. It's all about unconditional love. So they say, this is why I wear the red thread. It's hard to remember something you have never been taught, but I do this in memory of her. I do this because the good can never be lost.